And welcome back, everybody. We are playing Dungeons of Chaos still, and we are doing our Chapter 2 achievements. Now, one of the achievements that we left, that we could have done in Chapter 1, we left for Chapter 2 because it's an arena fight, and that is surviving all 4 rat waves. And when you first start, it's actually a really good idea to do the rat arena because it gives you experience points and it gets you closer to that first level so you can start putting talent points into places that you really want to start developing your team and your individual members with that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a new game and go through that arena. I'm going to talk about a couple of tactics with that to reserve some resources so you can make it through all in one shot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start new. We're going to run a default team just for the kick of it because I'm going to spend a couple minutes rolling a custom team. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds here. Do you want me to show the cinematic or do you not? What? No? 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 Nobody? Okay. So when you start in, we got chosen one. Chapter 1, chosen 6 people. Mission. Now, when you speak to Parnos about it, he gives us 2 missions. But first, he wants to deal with the rats in the cave. But he says that we may want to train with Wartos in the combat. So, if you are new, by all means, take it up on it. And we're going to come up here just north with our rat quest, and we're going to speak to Wartos, who becomes our best buddy. Good day, chumps. My name is Wartos. So, what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into the arena and do a fight here. Now, if you guys are familiar with the default team, here it is. Fighter, everybody has inheritance. We inherited a wind disc, good shield. If you actually, I've saved this shield before and stuck it on an exorcist. New updates recently, a couple patches ago. I'm going to say a couple of weeks, maybe 4. Wind disc got added to the exorcist's equipment list, so great to have. If you do have an inheritance birth feat with this or have a default team and you end up with the wind disc, save it. You end up with a hat on the ranger, 4 speed, 1 dex, 4 speed to start off with. That's phenomenal. With the rogue, you end up with a doom chain. You get a smaller health point, but that's what it is. A nice moonstone amulet. Moonstones are always wonderful because you always get a speed modifier with them. So they're always fantastic to have. And we ended up with a Masterwork Script Ring of Magic. 16% boost in mana. Yay. Gives us a little bit of undead on this one. And, of course, we get an Ankh, which some magic resistance, defense, and a little bit of evade on a cleric. Not much going on here. But we're going to run with it. Rats are very, very, very weak against just about everything. But primarily what we're going to be looking at is the fire damage. Because we have 2 casters. We have a druid and we have a mage. So we're going to jump in and fight. What we're going to do is we're going to change our behaviors. And we're going to put everybody on passive back here. And we're going to change over to hotspot. But we're going to keep everybody off. We're going to move him in. We're going to wait. We're going to move 1 up. Wait. We're going to move him in. And we're going to continue to wait. Now what this does is it allows the rats to come in at an angle to where we can automatically flank and not have anybody just kind of out there flapping. And now we'll rage. our druid does not have a lot of mana. So what you want to do is you want to kill one off immediately. He's not quite in range, so we're going to wait. Wait. We're going to wait. There we go. And so now we got those rats there. We're going to use mana funnel, attack. You can go on auto. We're going to move our rogue up. We're going to punch that guy. We're going to keep him on wait. Wait. And we're going to save mana just a little bit. And we're going to do pretty much the exact same thing here. But when it gets around to our mage next time, we're going to start taking them out with this. Wait. Seems boring, but it is safe. And for new teams, it's always good to be safe. Of course, we're talking about rats, but the higher difficulties you want, and this strategy can be done with just about any difficulty, and it'll work fine. Now, our preferred target for the rats is going to be our cleric. So we need to squeeze him in just a minute. We're going to go ahead and use harden. Step him there. We are going to throw a decoy in front of the cleric. We'll taunt. Step forward. I'm going to keep waiting on him. There we go. Wait. Mana funnel. Go. Seems excessively tedious, but you'll see in just a bit, because the other waves come pretty quick with a lot of rats. And the easiest way to do them is to get rid of them with fire, but you don't want to blow all your mana in these early 2 waves. Now, if a druid had mana funnel, you could just mana funnel the way through these first couple of waves and do pretty good. There we go. Now, 3rd wave, we're going to change our auto tactics just a little bit. We're going to run these guys forward. And put them there. But we're also going to get rid of the cluster down here. And we'll throw him passive, go on mana funnel, and then when we get closer, we're going to manual. There you go. So a little bit of healing required, but not much. And then this wave, use all the spells. Get a little bit of magic there. Druid spent. There you go. So easy peasy lemon squeezy with this brand new team. Doesn't matter what difficulty is. If you do this, you're going to be able to get it taken care of, especially on Los Tiburon and beyond with that suicidal and everything else with those higher difficulties. Semi-hunker down, use your spells sparingly, and just take care of them. But 40 experience and 150 gold to start off with, especially that 40. I mean, that's 40% to your next level. You do the other 2 wolves, or even just walk over here and talk to Parnos. He's going to give you that training quest. And right there's another 30. So we're that much closer. We're 30 points off. You know what that 30 points is? That is the Wolf Arena. So before even going into Kill the Rats, you're going to be pretty close. You're going to be within 5 points of leveling pretty much your first 2 sets of rats down below. Or if you do this third, Toughen It Out, which is tough because you don't have the heal spells, you can do that. Bam, instantly, almost to level 1, just by doing a couple of arenas. And hey, look, you haven't technically killed anything, and you're going to be gaining a level. Fantastic. But I hope this, guys, helps you get to a good start. The rats, they're easy. But if you think about it in a resource conservation manner, especially at level 1, your spells do so much damage that your caster, especially your druid and your mage, are there to carry your team so much further if you have a little bit of mana and resource discipline with them, and cast really when you need to, and let your melee fighters and your range fighters really do what they're supposed to do. Because a lot of the times when you start a new group, if they're caster heavy, or even just a default group, your casters are going to be out melting everything's face off before your frontline guys even get to the fight. So, something to think about. Something that next time you guys start a team or roll a team, try it. Put people on passive for a little bit. Let the enemy come to you. Or, another good thing about it is, another tactic to start out with is put these 3 with bows in their hand. And set them on the front line and let everything come into them. You can learn weapon swap with a fighter and the ranger. As soon as something gets within melee range, switch over to a melee weapon. Tactics. It works. Again, I do want to thank you for joining and watching the videos. If you do enjoy these videos, go ahead and give a like and subscribe. And as always, join the Facebook team. We're always active on it. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to spread the word about what you do with your time in the game, by all means, we want to hear it. And share the Dungeons Chaos goodness with your friends and family. If you know somebody who likes and really enjoys retro 2D sprite-based RPGs and dungeon crawlers, tell them about it. Get them in. We always love new people. We love hearing from people, especially tactics-wise. There's sometimes that there's things in the Facebook group that comes up that nobody's ever thought of before. That's what we like to see. We like to see the community grow and just enjoy, a common game. Again, I do want to thank you and have a wonderful day.